Your test day's coming, and if you're honest, the thing making you nervous isn't really the math or the verbal anymore. It's the unknown. What time to arrive, what to bring, what the room feels like. What happens if your mind goes blank on question one? So here's what this video does. It removes every one of those unknowns. By the end, you'll know exactly how the last night and the morning go, minute by minute, because I've walked thousands of students through this exact day. Test day anxiety is almost always fear of the unknown. The cure isn't confidence. It's a plan so specific there's nothing left to wonder about. Most students think test day starts when the alarm goes off. It doesn't. It starts the night before. And the most common test day mistakes are made at 11 p.m. the evening before, not at 8 a.m. the morning of. We had a student who the night before decided to just quickly review and looked up at the clock 4 hours later. He got a great score on being tired. The studying added nothing. The lost sleep cost him a section. The night before has exactly two jobs: pack and rest. That's it. Everything else is optional, and most of it is harmful. In 25 years and hundreds of test days, I've watched the same truth prove out over and over. On test day itself, no new knowledge is getting in. The learning window has closed. Actual test day is entirely an execution problem, which is actually good news because execution is completely controllable. Restful sleep, sensible food to minimize potential digestive issues during test time, continuous peak performance until the finish line is reached, focused, one question at a time mindset, and tuning out the ambient noise distractions. Get those 5 right and you'll score at the top of your prepared range instead of at the bottom of it. Today, you're not trying to get smarter. You're trying to make sure the score you already earned is actually showing up. Those are different jobs. Pack your bag completely, printed admission ticket, photo ID, pencils, an approved calculator with fresh batteries, a sensible snack, and purified alkaline water. For the digital SAT, make sure your device is charged and the Blue Book app and exam are already downloaded. Don't leave technical issues for that morning. Do a 10-minute glance at your own strategy notes, not new material. Then stop. Be in bed early. 8 to 9 hours of restful sleep is a scoring strategy, not a luxury. Wake up at least 90 minutes before check-in. You want to be fully alert, not startled awake, rushing, in fight or flight chaos mode. Eat a sensibly, preferably organic breakfast with protein and complex carbs, not just sugar that spikes and crashes midsection, or artificial colors, chemicals, flavors that could certainly play tricks with your physiology and profoundly limit your optimal brain function. Hydrate, but sensibly, with purified alkaline water, 20 minutes of light aerobic exercise. Movement wakes up the body. Begin your peak performance activities to get yourself into a Tom Brady in the zone state. A few minutes of reviewing your top 3 strategy reminders and not much more. Arrive early. Rushing spikes your stress before you've answered a single question. Instead, continue your peak performance activities. Expect a wait, some check-in, and a room that feels quieter and more formal than practice. That's normal. You've simulated this if you've trained under real conditions, which is exactly why we tell you to. Here's the one that saves scores. At some point, you'll hit a question that makes your mind go blank or crazed. Everyone does. It's not a sign the day is going badly. It's a completely normal moment that every strong scorer also experiences. Use the skills and strategies that you've mastered. Mark it, breathe deeply, move on, come back later with fresh eyes. One hard question is worth the same as one easy question. Never let one problem cost you the 5 after it. The question that wrecks scores isn't the hard one. It's the easy ones you miss because you were still panicking about the hard one. Use your timing checkpoints so you're never surprised by the clock. Take the real breaks. Stand, breathe, move, enact empowering triggers, reset, just like halftime or the end of a quarter in a football game. Energy in the last section is a skill, and you protect it by sleeping and eating well. Finish every section with the same discipline you started with. A quick word if this is your digital SAT. It's taken on a device through the Blue Book app. It's shorter than the old paper test, and it's section adaptive, meaning the second module adjusts based on how the first one went. Don't overthink the adaptive part. Seeing harder questions in the second module usually means the first one went well. Your job never changes. Answer the question in front of you. Use your peak performance protocols and pace to the clock. The format is different. The execution, discipline is exactly the same. That's the whole day, start to finish. No surprises left. Pack tonight, sleep tonight, execute tomorrow. You've already done the hard part. Test day is about letting that work show up. If you want the full strategy system behind the execution, the timing method, the reading approach, the math shortcuts, it's all in the playlist link below. Subscribe so it's there when you need it. I'm Coach Steve Kirschenbaum. You're ready. Go show them. You've got this.